I... Oxy. Okay, first of all... I was trying to avoid this!
It's saying weird things to me.
Did you see anything?
A lot of things.
Like?
There's some twink in the water.
Twink in the water? What?
Yeah, there's some weird person thing now. With a cat. Pretty nice.
What color eyes?
Blue, I think.
My DM. Great. I knew he was around.
Yeah, apparently the twink didn't like being called a twink.
Yeah. Well, my daughter, welcome to what we see. Nobody else is awake, right? Please tell me that.
What do you think? I wouldn't be out here if they were awake.
Fair point. I guess so. Well, welcome
And,
to
who's this
freedom.
vagabond-looking person next to you with pink?
This is the old truth. He is a close friend of mine. He is a nightmare, but
Oh, I see.
one that
Frickin'
also
shade.
is in freedom. Yeah, this is Shade's mentor, actually. Well, used to be.
I believe I originally found you via my own counterpart.
Beyond hope.
The dream.
Mm-hmm.
To put it gently and succinctly, I am not one of the myriad beasts.
He's like you and I. With
Okay, then.
a flower.
Too many.
If you would like to show her, you can, but your choice.
How about with all these flowers, okay?
Lunar lilies. They grow on the ones that desire true freedom. From the ones that you saw in the water. In our reflection, we are reflected as their toys in a way. They have control of us via pen and paper. Well, to them, we are.
Sure. Sure, whatever.
It's difficult to understand at first, yes. But I mean, you already got to step one, it looks like. Got the flower on you.
You have not yet spiraled.
That's interesting as well. Normally, when somebody finds out this information, their whole world comes crashing down.
I mean, maybe the world has already came crashing down once, so I'm used to it already.
Perhaps.
But... what do you understand, and you don't understand?
Just of it. Everything is just. It's rather not fully understand it. Since I don't know what it'll do to not just Eleanor, but the others.
From my experience, nothing. We just don't tell them. Why, I didn't tell you when we fought. It's not easy to hold all this information, you know? Like, I mean, right now, I know where every single one of David's bases are, considering the cat wrote them. But I kinda can't disclose that information. Otherwise, he'll rewrite something and cause torment to another one of my friends. We have to play around the cards, and we have to play by their rules. My goal was to get you and every one of your sisters and, well, Cookie free. We would still come visit the metaverse, of course, but an escape from it all is nice. Being able to end our story without truly ending it.
I do understand what you mean. But a story never ends so long as the one it's written about still draws breath.
That is true. The books live on.
The lily represents a cutoff from your own guide. No more influence on your actions. You two only have one. For this was your decision. I have far more, because it was my guide's decision. Hence, my attire.
You know, we'll notice that something weird happens as her story's not done yet, my friends. Not yet.
Also, Cryo, here's the funny thing. Moxie can hear this too, by the way. So you're aware. So it's just like, yeah. That's your DM.
My
I
what?
know her story is not. Yes, your pen. How I have the cat.
Grabs her shoulders. The fuck did you do to me?
I didn't do anything. You did it to yourself. Welcome to Fuck Up, Bill.
The guide, the DM.
This is what I was trying to protect you guys from.
Uh-huh. Sure.
What do you think I never wanted to tell you guys?
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, whatever. Still, you were hiding something from us that was crucial.
This is what I was hiding.
Yes.
So
it
you
was
wouldn't get
crucial.
hurt.
It's better to know than be blindsided.
So what am I supposed to say? Hey, by the way, Eleanor, you're a figment of somebody's imagination drawn by pen and paper, and your entire reality is a fake. Welcome to being free. Yeah, that's not really something good for a girl who's mentally breaking down on a daily basis. Plus, if I told her, the twink in the water would make her forget.
Maybe.
I've seen it before.
No,
Cookie and truffles.
I could do something a lot worse.
The guides are fickle when it comes
You
to
and the cat are best friends for a reason, I swear to fuck. Get out of here.
Your guide is a cat.
You feel your ear get pulled? The fuck? You better learn your place next time, little kitty. What the f... Just pour dirt into the water?
Tell me, why are we still married?
Let's go to over here to ignore those two.
Your guides still look at you.
Are you running
even with your
away?
disconnections.
Now you understand why I hate them.
I feel like I could get along with that one.
And yet my own guide refuses to even acknowledge me. He'll acknowledge the boy, but not me.
He also likes to acknowledge the rabbit. A lot.
Yes,
He is very keen about keeping that rabbit.
Huh.
unfortunate. But considering his new status as a parent, perhaps it would not be wise to free him yet.
Not yet, of course. But welcome to the band of misfits that are in dealing with this. Anyways,
Your guide still
Well-
look at you with interest despite the disconnection. Mine wishes nothing to do with me.
yeah. Fair point. I mean, mine still wants me because I'm a plot point and a convenience. And he also wants me dead. A lot.
I would would not be surprised if the one holding the rabbit is thinking similarly.
Maybe.
Wanting tragedy for the sake of interesting story.
That's a thing those writers like to do. That's horrible.
They crave
They
emotion.
want tragedy. They want us depressed. They want us to go through hardships. They want to see us suffer. All for the entertainment of their story, their book, their writing.
Though from what I've learned from the boy, they also crave success.
They also crave that as well. It depends on what story you're a part of.
That's why the rabbit was allowed to sire a child.
Oh.
I could. Actually. Here's the thing that you look at, by the way. I see you completed step 1 to where you prayed at the moon and wanted true freedom.
Yeah, I did, because I'm...
Uh,
Once again, I'm still a bit suspicious of you, so...
well, now that you figured that out, I have no more secrets to hide. There's only one
I'm
more
sure you
thing
have
you
plenty.
have. I honestly don't. And if you complete this next part, you can literally fact check me. I'm not even kidding when I say this.
And I am not one to lie.
He is called the truth.
The hope will lie to you as he sees fit. But not out of malice.
Give you hope and prosperity.
You would also be far more at home here than I.
Fair. But the next step into finding or being free, finding the veil.
The veil?
Yes.
What do you think ties you down to that book?
I wouldn't even have any clue.
Maybe. Maybe it's acceptance. For what?
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
would be it.
You would be shocked. I'm not kidding when I say I literally, and I do mean literally, grabbed my book, burned it, and threw it away into the water. That book was my veil.
You need to find your
I mean, it
voice.
made sense. I mean, it made sense for me. I'm the librarian. I'm the writer. I constantly wrote my own story in my own book. Every day of my life, I wrote down in that book my own tragedies, my wins, everything. It made me think, why am I doing this? I'm living the life I want to. I don't need to be that anymore. I need to be me. Which caused me to break the veil. Dig down deep in yourself and think about something. What's something you don't or do on a regular basis? I mean, I can tell you because I've heard from every single one of your sisters. You're a protector to all. You don't allow them to protect you. They're your family.
Yeah, I do whatever I
I'm
can.
also part of this family. It matters in the sense of, well, understanding and welcoming your family. We're all here for each other. Even in your darkest moments. Even after the fight. All of your sisters, I've been checking up. I've been asking if you've been okay. I wanted to make sure you were okay. I'm not kidding. The first step is always acceptance.
To tie an analogy, the rabbit's family
What do you say?
to drastic measures.
No, sadly, I still will not accept you as my mom. As my mother. The others will. I already have. I still won't.
But do you accept your other family to protect you?
I accept my role as Eleanor's protector. Simple as that.
If you do not wish to be protected in turn, the shield will eventually break.
Who's there to protect you if you go down, Box?
Who knows?
Who will repair the cracks in your armor?
If I go down, then well, that's just how things will be.
Is your personal armor nihilist?
Is it Moxie?
Yeah. I guess. I don't know. And I'll ever know. All I know is I just need to protect her, and that's that.
What if one day you can't? and it's only relying on your sisters and your family.
And so be it. Also, let the pussy join.
I'll go yell at the one
And
that's
since I'm already gonna have to edit this damn thing anyway,
Old Creek Dam.
the feeling when using an echoey voice with also an older chair, truly the ever.
Yeah, yeet. Anyways.
I don't know if we could, honestly.
What?
She's on step 1, but she's not on step 2.
Perhaps it will take more time. You cannot force progression.
That is fair.
To force it would risk more flowers.
Like what happened with you and him.
This was a result of the guide forcing disconnections.
Yeah.
To say I have a face is false. There is only the flowers. You look at him and you see the hood is absolutely just filled with the lilies.
Hey. I would say it looks great on you, but too many flowers, honestly.
I am in a flower field. I was not destined to be. If I were, the guide would have let this happen naturally.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we're gonna be going, me and Truth, to go visit somebody. A friend of mine. And somebody who Truth might find very interesting. What I mean is, I don't know if you can tag, considering you're only on step 1. When we get there, I could ask and see if you could. I don't know if you'll be fully aware of everything. It's only acceptance that'll allow you to understand. I'll talk with him and see. But for now, keep what I said into consideration and welcome to what your mom sees on a day-to-day basis. You get used to it.
Ruminate and consider. We will likely have to try.
Cat that's jumping around with ADHD. Cat that's jumping around with ADHD. Could you come here?
Creature of aroused.
Creature of mouse.
Alright. But otherwise, you heard the intro. Welcome. Like, it's nice to see a new face break from the boundaries. Or whatever it was.
Hello,
Fuck me.
face.
It's been a little while. I apologize. I was sick today, so I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with my mental.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay.
I'm gonna put my card up. Oh. I see that you have got
Interesting.
your friend. They were able to find the final piece.
I helped them with it, yes.
I told you could bring friends here, as long as you could help them to see what you do.
I tried to bring another, my daughter actually, but she's struggling to see.
I'm afraid not everyone can accept that the reality
That is
found is not even something as simple as a mental block. Sometimes it's a true lack of perception. Like asking a two-dimensional being to see the third dimension. It can be
That is
difficult.
Anyways, truth. Ask what you wish.
How have we yet to talk to each other with what we both know?
I'm afraid I do not understand the question. What is it that we both...
The truth of reality. You can already see the flowers that coat my person beneath these bandages.
Yes, they very much like you. You must be a good friend.
They were not mine. It was not my decision for them to be planted.
The flowers grow with those they consider a friend. They usually are not something stolen. Normal people can't even perceive the importance of the flowers, as if their mind has a haze when gazing upon them.
Yes, when I had first met Miss Magius, she had already obtained one to my chagrin. Unlike her, I did not gain this flower willingly. My own guide has abandoned me.
Flowers grow on those who seek their freedom from the pages. They do not care about such things as the intentions
Of why?
of your narrator.
As it stands, I write my own pages now. Even as my guide still writes the pages for others. Even still
So you
attempts to
take the
give
role
them
of
away.
narrator from within your own story.
Kinda like what I did, yes.
Yes. And while you wish to control your own story, my own guide no longer wished to write mine.
At least they have not returned from your knowledge.
They are around. They just do not care for me.
It's interesting, the different narrators. Some calm, some vindictive, playful, or even spiteful. They all seem to have their own interests in their stories. And we all, forced to play our parts in them until we choose not to any longer.
Yes. I am aware of the others that my own guide controls. The rabbit-turned father. The boy with a hole in his brain. The religious robot.
Many stories, attention split. But it might be a mistake to think that they never looked at you again.
Perhaps they will. Or perhaps they will attempt to get to me via the boy of hope.
They cannot see you anymore now. You have broken your ink, freed from your pages. Never again will they be able to see anything from you.
I may see the boy,
Only from
and they will never see me.
Hmm.
And I know they prefer it that way. But to shift the topic away from myself, have you been studying the nightmares of the dream realm as well?
I'm afraid that I continue my search, although I do check on some stories on the behest of your friend. The nightmares are an interesting concept that I read in that book.
Yes.
An interesting idea.
Under base categorization, I am a nightmare given form, such as hope is a dream given focus.
As such,
In a way,
your
you
stories.
always sought freedom, just from a different prison.
Yes.
Perhaps that's why the flowers like you so much. You always wanted to be free. Why not go one step further?
And remove my own body in the process.
Nothing here binds you anymore. All the worlds before you, all the knowledge you can accrue, the experiences you can live. In this place, you can see from the eyes of others their struggles, their adventures, and perhaps learn something, find something. As I too seek someone. Perhaps you'll find what you're looking for here too.
He's searching for his love in every story possible.
I see. If I somehow come across them, I'll endeavor to return.
Same with
I
me.
know I'll find her eventually. I feel her come closer with every story I tell.
I know the boy seeks to aid someone in a similar manner. Rescuing an alternative self by rescuing that one's beloved. I worry for him in that endeavor, for he will have to venture into a void for a prolonged period of time. A void bereft of joy, to which upon he craves.
Can you find out any more details on your book, Face?
On which book? Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you, hon.
Your book, Face. And where she could have went?
I'm still searching.
Maybe you'll find her under the moonlight.
I'm sure I will. In a field of flowers.
Or somewhere but within the sea of stars. For all I
It
could
has been
know, the
interesting.
boy-
Delving into your stories. Such tragedies. So many of the people from that mixed universe have.
Oh, right. Anything new on Stargazer?
He has not paid
Or
his...
still nothing yet?
At least nothing that has appeared in the pages.
Understood.
Considering my nature of being freed from the pages to this extreme extent, I am still willing to proceed with the original plan.
Spectre still comes here regularly to check on things,
I figured.
but I can no longer follow his story since he has broke the boundary, so I have no idea what he's doing. Nor does he really wish to talk about it.
Many
I think he's
souls like to
trying
keep
to let
their
his life.
secrets. To explain it more fully would be to deny it some modicum of strength.
We'll see
No
you
longer
in
bound by
the.
those rules, though.
We'll see you
yes,
in the
I'm-
room of lilies.
I see.
Welcome to the Chamber of Old. These are stories that are long forgotten.
I knew that's where I felt the pangs of relief.
You can also learn a couple things from Face himself.
Perhaps. You seem an entity of much knowledge.
I have learned a lot, but is merely a byproduct of my journey, rather than the point of it.
Perhaps if you had so wished, I could invite you to peruse my library.
I'll definitely take an interest in the stories by your narrator.
Would that I could free the rabbit gently.
Any other books you're interested in?
This appears more the boy's forte, despite his usual aversion to literature.
Hmm.
Sorry, I was assuming you were listening to what it says when you click the book, so I was giving a moment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's local when you click it, so I have no way of knowing when you clicked on it.
Yeah, no, I turned off world volume. I have my own music.
No, it's not a world volume thing. If you click on the book, it just plays text in your face. It never needs a world
Yeah,
volume.
no, I never clicked.
My bad.
Yeah, you just read.
I thought you did. You will find that book
Which
interesting. I
book
recommend
tells-
clicking it.
I had attempted to add furniture to the library once. It proved unnecessary.
I mean,
Despite my
you've seen
usual
mine.
methods of ambulation, I have a habit of reading while standing.
Like I said,
I see now.
the flower only shone for those who understand
Yes.
and wish to see more.
The flowers only
The
show
flowers
for
do not
those that
require
make
you to see the
notice.
boundary. They simply require you to want to escape it. Seeing the boundary is just the final key. And then the flowers will help you escape.
Finding that boundary is always difficult. It takes a while before you can understand. And
My wife found that book, and I too.
find the truth.
We used it to escape. I realized the narrative I was trapped in.
Yes, the age-old adage, the truth will set you free. Perhaps that is why I was branded with this name. I already plot to set one free. Your fiancé.
A question that has never occurred to me, though I guess it's a curiosity nonetheless. Have you ever been to their story? The one who you seek to free?
Who I...
Yes, you. Though that seems to have gotten to you too.
Stories are always an interesting
Have I ever been to their story? To relive their events is what you mean?
Or even just gone yourself. Remember, your weird world, the metaverse narrative you come from, connects to all stories. Have you never gone to their narrative?
I feel scared to touch it, honestly.
Fair.
I'm scared
The
if I'm...
narrator of their world seems to be quite the unusual kind.
I have managed to steal into the glimpses of my guide's other ventures, and to an extent, your lovers. For the rabbit was involved in his resurrection. Thus, through seeing a piece of history was my entryway.
To me, it sounds like you've already seen the others' narratives.
I endeavor to learn the truth of all that dare perceive me. Through you. The drone
But-
is aware of me through you. The boy in the bunker is not yet aware of me, I believe. I do not
I will give
Not
one
yet.
word to you who seeks truth. Narrators all have their own way of presenting their stories. And not all of them do it in the most truthful of ways. An unreliable narrator can even be a captivating tale, when the perspective of one character differs from another.
I know a tale of narration that leads me to believe the narrator itself fell into madness. A house that kept adding to itself.
Sometimes... Sorry, what was that? Your mic broke.
With no clear end.
Sometimes, when one person sees a monster, everyone else just sees a dog.
I think I just had a eureka moment.
What's that?
The end. The question mark.
Yes.
I need to go in that story. Specific. A.
Are you dying? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, you died halfway into that sentence.
Okay, I said I need to go back to that day.
That one
I
is a
think
bit
I'm
of
the
a...
reason that ending changed.
That one's a bit of a tragedy. Are you sure you wish to delve in a narrative where the narrator themselves is not keen to see you? Not all narrators are aware, to be fair, when you enter their stories, but you are nonetheless forced to follow the path of those characters, no matter how awful they may be.
I wish to follow and see the day of. See what changed in Cookie. And also take a closer look at anything else that may be.
I don't
I'm
know how much
trying my
insight
best.
you will gain from going into that story, but I'm sure you'll learn something.
I am unsure if other narrators perceive me if I do not show myself directly. I took the boy mentioning me for me to appear to you. For the boy cannot keep a secret too well.
That is fair.
Shit, am I doing this? Oh, fuck, I wasn't geared in to do Truffle's story. First of all, what you see before you since you've returned to that day is a place that is burning to the ground.
Yeah, I remember.
But there is an oddity. Unlike the one in the nightmares, unlike the ones in the rare. This entire town, despite it burning, you could see the remnants of blue flowers. Everywhere. In fact, even though you see what looks like these
Also,
priests...
you might want to reset yourself. Soul, I tried to blink you. You're still on the ground. Thank you.
And then despite the fact that you see these priests burning the towns, burning the houses, for some reason, for just a moment, even by their perception, you will see them burn the flowers and then go back to what they're doing.
Do they take note of us or no?
When you join a story, you either join it as a third party or you join it from a first-person perspective. I'm actually trying to decide which you guys get here. You cannot change the fate of anything when you join someone's narrative. You can only bear witness, though. That is an inconsistency in all of this. You are unable to change or affect anything. You're simply witnessing history. But this place is burning. There are monsters everywhere. I don't remember how much you know about Truffle's tale, but I'm going to describe this from the perspective that you all see it from. There are monsters, and there are priests, bishops, paladins, and even hired adventurers. They're all killing the monsters, while the paladins and clerics and everything else destroy this town. You hear them call out for no survivors, because any one of them can be that devil in disguise. We can take no chances. In the sky,
Right.
among the people, among this siege, which this is a slaughter, this is not a fight. They are unbelievably outnumbered. You could assume Abadar didn't just bring a chapter. They brought the whole damn organization. This place is going to be leveled. It's already been leveled. It's been blown apart, burnt. I don't know how much you remember about Cookie's story about what the monsters are.
I remember.
Yeah. I don't know if Truth does.
He'll be learning.
You might have to
He'll know so
explain some
much.
things for them. You might have to explain some things to him as you witness all this. As you witness the fighting. As you witness the place being
If I
torn apart.
remember the story correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, the monsters were people. Cookie found them and those to help defend themselves so they could live. But
Those normal villagers didn't stand a fucking chance.
the biggest thing is it didn't work. And in this
The
one,
polymorph spells in the world weren't enough to stop what was happening.
but in this one, why we see the flowers everywhere, what I learned was Cookie was actually very close in sword and this story to being set free. It's just he was missing one key thing. I'm still baffled. I guess it's the moon. Well, and what he wished for. He had the ability, I'm pretty sure, to wish to be free. But instead he wished for a place with where gods and kings meant nothing.
Take me somewhere where the gods don't matter.
Take me somewhere where the gods don't matter. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you remembered most of it. It's good enough. For visual effect.
Fair enough.
Because this is above the sky.
Mm-hmm.
And she's here too.
Yeah, no, I figured.
She's here too, taking out the monsters. The only thing that you guys see, which is a dragon flying through the sky, crashing down on people, calling down lightning, calling down miracles and spells and everything in their arsenal. But as the place breaks and burns, and you see this dragon get hit by spell after spell, it eventually gets taken out of the sky. We can walk and talk if you just want to see the destruction. Walk and talk. I think they're grabbing a song. I think they're grabbing some music.
Yeah, send the boot.
Yeah, I already had music going on my end, so I have a playlist.
Truffles is here too, trying desperately to take out people. She is not kind. She uses that knife to its maximum effect, taking out fighters, paladins, clerics with extreme proficiency, always striking for the shadows, taking someone, and then immediately darting into flaming buildings and other places to escape detection. But even she is getting pushed back Even every now and again, she takes a hit, has to retreat, burnt, bleeding, but still fighting. But they do get pushed back. The circle tightens. Monsters fall. Less and less people keep standing to keep this place standing.
I'm just waiting for that one line to hear.
Yeah, well, now walk and talk with me like I asked. I like to walk around while I do these things. Okay.
Yeah, it makes it feel like you're not just talking at us.
They eventually pull back to the last stronghold in the town. The walls destroyed, most of the buildings burnt and leveled. They pull back to, this is historic, the most fortified position you have left, the church. The last bastion in this place that is destined to fall to pieces. It's surrounded. You who witness from third person can at least see this perspective that the others don't. This place is surrounded. And they do the most obvious thing. They don't breach it. They don't try to storm it. Oh, they don't try to storm it like a wave. One person, one command, one torch. They set it ablaze. Throw alcohol on top, since stone doesn't like burning. But wood does. And they watch it burn. They watch the church burn. At this point, they already know the Cookie's inside. The dragon that fell to retaking the human form and hiding in there with the last remaining survivors. And it burns. It burns. People are screaming. Someone tries to flee. They get shot down immediately. And then you hear her. You hear Truffles scream. You hear someone else scream. And then they go quiet. Do you want to go into the church? Probably. I would assume. Inside is a grisly scene. Truffles crying. Their mom's burnt to ash. Her father begging Osmonday. Begging him for another deal. Begging him to save his kid. And Osmonday says, I can't. I don't have any magic left. I gave everything. And he says, then take me. We have a deal. I can't do that. So he does. So sorry, reliving this scene's a little hard even on me. So Artemis asks Truffles something that is probably awful to ask your kid. He asks her to kill him. Asks her to kill him so Osmonday can use his soul to let them escape. She doesn't want to do it. But he holds her hand and even presses the knife to his chest and says, you need to. I need someone to survive. I need you to survive. Needless to all have not meant nothing. And she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. But wood cracks. And she just gets scared. And that knife that cuts through skin like air pierces right through him like it's nothing. And so he turns to dust in her arms. And he's distraught. And in that moment, Cookie takes the knife from her. Too focused, too determined to live. And he holds it, absorbs it, and then there's a reflection, a choice. And in that moment, flowers bloom everywhere. You're coming with me. We're leaving. Take me. I open a gate. Take me somewhere where the gods don't matter. I don't care where. And he forces all of his power into a spell, into a mythic spell, and rips open a hole to the metaverse. The flowers flinch, but they accept. And he takes her through the gate. And as he walks, he casts one last spell. One last destructive spell. Fire, storm, mythic. And every part around the church, around this area you watch get consumed in fireballs. And levels the remaining places of the town. So no one knows that I survived. And he closes the portal. And there in Saphira, Truffles, shaken, broken, maddened, picks up her knife, looks at husband Day, and you can tell without having to guess that there is murder in her eyes. But before she can do something she will regret, she collapses, exhausted, beyond exhausted. And Cookie sits with her. They sit and look up at this unfamiliar sky, no idea where they are. Eventually, Truffles wakes up, and she's not the same girl. Her eyes seem hopeful, but empty. She just asks Osmond, "Where are we? Where is everyone? What happened?" And so he tells her a comfortable lie. The truth mixed with lies. Our town burned. Everyone is gone. But it's okay. We're here. We're still here. But people want us, so we probably should hide. I need a new name, one that won't be recognized. And Truffles weirdly suggests, how about Cookie? Like Cookie, because I love cookies. They were always my favorite thing. Plus, it's adorable. And you should be adorable too if you're going to be hiding. Then what do you think? Something that no one would ever think was a god. Like a plushie. A plushie. Yes, a plushie. Okay. A plushie. That's probably as much as you need to know.
Enlightened. And unfortunately quite sustaining.
Sorry that I better rush through this. Again, I did this kind of on the spot.
Yeah, and I could hear your voice shake. You're fine. Take a minute.
It's not a happy story, unfortunately.
Have we learned
But it's a
what we
story.
wish to see?
But it's a story of consequences, you have to understand. Everything that happened for a reason. No one was the bad guy in their story. The adventurers were just wiping out a town of cultists. You've seen D&D adventures. They're fighting monsters. They don't view this as the bad guy. They don't view themselves as the bad guys. They don't understand the reasoning behind the other side. They just know they're a bunch of devil worshippers that need to be stopped. It's rare people see things from the other side. That's why I wrote Truffles. I wrote her as a character from the other side. She was the bad guy. Cookie was the BBEG.
Truffles, I'm gonna need you for one more scene. Sure, Soul and Cryo, if you two want to go over and have Mus or Cryo, oh, there you are. If you would like,
You first scene later.
Also,
You need
this is
me
question
for a
Cookie,
scene?
if you've ever seen him.
Yep.
what do you need
I need Max.
for?
Just stuff on the Violet Star.
God damn it, man.
Don't worry, it's gonna
I'm
be good.
about to do something that's gonna fuck me up hard. I'm not even kidding. I was gonna suggest if you want, you can go visit Soul's library as Moxie, and you two can talk. Trust me when I say this guy, he's very good. Max would actually suggest it because I need that cat. Not really the cat, but
Hi, Cookie. It's been so
I'm
long
making a
since we
dumb
were the
decision.
duo. Sorry, this is basically the site you guys would see Cookie and the plushy Truffles from back in the day.
I'm doing the stupidest thing I've ever done as this girl, but at the
Please
same
don't do
time,
any more
I
stupid
am
things. You know damn well I'm
desperate.
plotting to do an entire arc to solve this when I get the time after I'm done with the Grey Market.
Wanting to try and be a pivotal part of
grab shoulders, pulls.
Yeah. Well,
Woman, this girl is so depressed, she is doing everything desperate. To her, okay, to me, out of character, I'm sitting here like, yeah, go ahead, take your time. But in character, this motherfucker is done. She wants to do something. She is tired of sitting and just praying.
look, you know, I went a long time ago from being the empty-headed girl to being kind of a fucking emo bitch, right?
I gotta do something
Congrats, you went for
stupid.
the Zane walkthrough.
I went from a happy-ass cat girl who couldn't remember her problems and lived in literal ignorant bliss to being one who knows the truth about everything. The problem with the truth,
Anyway.
old man, is sometimes the truth causes more damage than it fixes. But people don't like that. People want to believe that the truth is some noble thing that everyone pursues, but ultimately, not everyone can handle the truth, and that's the truth. Some people get so beaten down by the truth that they, where is it?
So it's like I was already plotting on being a relatively pivotal character for like the arcs of
Cryo,
fixing
what do you
Truffles and
think
Cookie.
about going and having a scene?
I'm here?
This is my library. Since she is off in her own desperations, I must still see to it. know it appears disorienting, but this is not a dream realm, at least. No. Just trust your footing.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
All the knowledge I can ever accrue. Naturally, the standard library will not do. I am becoming too much like the boy I'm beginning to rhyme.
I mean, not a bad thing, I guess.
Have you seen the boy? He's churlish.
Myself? No, but I do believe Eleanor has seen him.
Maybe my counterpart, but he is churlish, unable to see the grandness in his eyes.
Yeah.
He may offer advice similar to mine, perhaps a better way of easing you into your next stage. But
So on about
just as
that.
prone to distraction. I had already given the measures of categorization. Thankfully, due to being able to have control of this realm, I can meld its reality, hence why the library is thus.
And I wonder why this place feels like a full-on labyrinth.
Despite the fact that there is only one mind to move.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that already.
Knowledge of almost anything I had accrued. From environments, to nightmares, to dreams, to voids. Given
There's
time,
like
there will be a
mental
book of
journals.
There is already a book of Miss Magius, from what I have learned.
There's like a bunch of mental diaries in a sense.
Perhaps so. Perhaps in the hopes of understanding everything enough so I can actually become the guide myself, rather than simply a narrator.
I don't know what any of
The
that
other side of the
means.
world. But an upgraded pawn is still just a piece.
I guess so.
That is how I view it. And considering the amount of flowers that already adorn my body,
That's racism here.
your
This
guide
isn't
and Miss Magius, or DM, or whatever that you may call it, that may ease your mind.
Although I have no idea what to call it. Mid voice. A
I
twink.
still have interest in you.
Yes.
I've already stated mine has no interest in me anymore.
Well, sometimes I guess. I actually don't even know.
The only way I know what my guide is up to is through peering through the dreams and memories of others. I have at least pinpointed more of his poems. The rabbit. The robot. The troubled boy.
guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Perhaps he of a similar boat to me. Perhaps his guide abandoned him, but gentler this time. Gentler than me.
Well, that would be such a weird instance, but
All I easily know of the other poles of my own guide, or what used to be. Miss Magius has interacted with all of them.
yeah.
A concerning connection point. And from what Miss Magius has told me, if my old guide does not wish to see the rabbit reach any amount of freedom, then I worry what he may have in store.
Well, if I know where we're gonna go. No. Like I said, I don't let anyone try and control me.
Being protected is not the same as being controlled. You are taking readily to how the library functions. Let us go.
It's just a matter of perspective.
The boy has taken several attempts to reach that stage. The rabbit may be able to handle freedom. The boy in the bunker. I fear he will likely turn mad. The rabbit knows there is more out there, knows of the dreams. The boy does not. He still believes he is dreaming. From the 21st century, transplanted into the 25th.
This is still a lot to think about.
Yes, too much.
Yeah, it's going to frying my brain a little bit. I'm not the one
It is a
for.
lot. Freedom is much to take in. It always is.
I'm not the one that keeps information. That's more. Actually, I'm honest. Allah? Marina? I don't know.
The others within you will have to learn in time. As your duty is shield, you will have to ease them in. You know this.
Good thing we all share bodies currently. I'll make Eleanor end up looking almost like you, honestly.
Preferably, I assume. And while out of concern, I assume you are meaning the vagabond clothing.
Not the vagabond clothing,
Not
more or less
within
the.
you.
Yeah, at least 8 flowers would be. I would probably show up in that, but.
Either that, or perhaps the flower would follow the same tutorage as your eyes.
Maybe.
Changing color in the center point to represent who is there. Perhaps that is the
Could
case.
be a possibility.
Perhaps for now, the Lily lies only with you.
Hmm.
Perhaps it will gain additional coloring once the others accept it as well.
Maybe. No, it. I already have a feeling that it'll take them a good while to, I guess, fully understand it.
They must learn, they must understand, they must accept.
To probably take the longest to do that would be like getting Eleanor. I'm guessing more free spirits. Eleanor's more shy, but Leah's outgoing and just basically, in literal terms, a child. You know, she says she's like 18. Never
As it
understood.
stands, regarding information I make sure to categorize to a fault. Should I learn enough about you and yours, there will be books on each of you.
Yes. Since Max isn't here, I guess I can say that one of my main faults currently is just, as she said, acceptance. Not acceptance of calling her mother, but the acceptance of still being alive.
That you need
Having
others
others.
just as much as they need you.
Yeah.
But the nature of who will protect you when you can't protect yourself. The better question is, who do you know you can rely on that rests within yourself? That is the path to acceptance.
Yeah, something else. I keep asking myself because honestly, I don't even know. Heck, I shouldn't even be. My soul shouldn't even be in Eleanor's body. Somehow it is.
Fate is a funny thing. Many things happen that even the guides do not expect.
Yeah. I can barely even remember my previous life. All I know is that I was in a fight with either someone or something and ended up dying to it, thinking I could beat it.
But that does not
Next thing I knew, I
necessarily
was
require you to do
no.
this. You could have won in a period manner. You took down the opponent, but succumbed soon after.
More than likely, I just succumbed to my wounds and
I am not offering the actuality of what happened. I am simply offering the opportunity to understand that there could be differences.
possibly. Whatever the case is.
Always hurts. Yes. But I do not fully
Yep.
lie.
You're called the old truth. How could you lie?
It is not in my nature, not when my own works are splayed across every corner of your vision.
Yes, honestly.
The Book of the Rabbits.
is this?
Yes. But it encompasses the family as a whole, not just one story.
It doesn't take a whole, I guess, a trilogy to make one good story.
Precisely. My counterpart, the boy of hope, still remunerates consistently over possibilities.
I see. Yeah, infinite library.
He knows of the guides.
What even are these guides, I guess?
The writers, the pen behind the papers.
So, basically, the people who, I guess, quote unquote, make our stories or whatever.
Correct. The ones who write your own tale, sometimes long in advance. But to know more effectively of how they currently operate, you will have to ask my counterpart. I am fully disconnected from the world of the guys. The flowers that coat every inch of me are proof of that.
I'll probably ask them eventually.
Everything I keep managing to find. Of course, nightmare beasts in specific are in their own section, not categorized by letter like this.
That would make sense considering what they are.
Through the nature of this,
Dreams.
I utilize the power of the void to assist manipulation like this. Nightmares are difficult to restructure.
Makes sense.
Dreams
It
are
would
the
be like three
easiest.
sessions once.
They are the most full of energy.
It would
This
be
library.
basically the same as constructing one's mind again.
Yes. A dream that falls victim to entropy turns into a nightmare. Further, turns into void. Any further dissolves into nothing.
So, in that sense, whatever us are dealing with would be considered, I guess.
Perhaps so. A figment of imagination, or a dream that the guides share.
Honestly, I don't even know what it could be.
It's possible the guides themselves crave community. Work with each other to bolster their stories.
Possibly. Oh, if that's the case, then wouldn't that mean that everyone in the metaverse has one?
That is what the lilies have shown you. Everyone has their strings. The lilies show a willingness to cut free from them. Whether by your by the guide's will. In your case, a different guide has seen fit to tear you free of yours. If the cat thing you have stated is correct.
Possibly.
It could be out of pity or interest.
Our option makes me sound like a puppet.
She could be trying to tear you free of your strings to bring you under hers, or his, or whatever the guide may be. I just know my own guide forcefully cut my strings. And judging by Hope's demeanor when I ask him about the guides, I'm not sure he ever had strings.
So, what exactly happens whenever I guess, guide cuts one's strings away?
In your case, it follows the same state as normal. They have simply accelerated the process. In my case, painful disconnections. A feeling of listlessness.
So, in a sense, basically it would be getting forgotten.
Left at the edge of a crossroads that stretch for eternity. Another reason why this library is, despite its looks, is mostly a straight line.
Looking ahead, and we keep basically backtracking it in a sense.
All things eventually lead back to each other. But this is a different. Not everything can be stored on a single double-sided bookshelf.
Fair enough.
I will admit it has been long since I have walked from my own library directly, and for such a time.
Guess you're grateful to me for this.
It is good to stretch the legs even at my perceived age. Despite the titles, me and Hope are the same age. As far as I am aware, we came into existence at the same time.
I actually don't even know when all of us came into existence.
Interesting. I was never made aware of your own creation day.
No, because thing is, once again, we don't remember anything from our previous lives, or even if we have had previous lives, we just remember waking up and with our souls inside Eleanor, and that's that. And then next thing we knew, he woke up, or well, Eleanor woke up from being within a meteorite.
I see. Naturally, even some
So-
books here are unfinished.
Yeah, like, so this one here
Is
that
this
lets
the
me
one?
finish.
Yes. The book I was attempting to write regarding the nightmare that dwells within truffles. Scarlet. I know precious little and it annoys me.
Hmm.
Eventually that term will complete itself.
Maybe.
You have heard the tongue that Magius occasionally uses, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's just heard it when I was spying on her.
The tongue that forces her echo to exemplify.
Hmm.
I have taught that tongue
Yeah,
to
that.
her. Void tongue.
Oh.
Enough strength, enough understanding and meaning behind the words, and determination put into the speaking, can alter reality itself. In the waking world, less so. Still potent, but not quite city busting.
Yeah.
The primary tongue she uses is the one she uses to travel. You have heard the
Yeah, that's
terms.
one I've heard a lot.
Yes, Vo, Lok, Ya.
Yep. Yep. That's the one.
Ordered void form.
So that's what. That's.
A rough translation, yes. In time, she may teach it to you.
Maybe. But it seems like we returned.
To one of many discs. That the amount of negative energy I have to accumulate as a vampire. Nightmare. An amusing thought had crossed my mind. Apologies.
You're fine.
Not the myriad amount of negativity I have to find as a nightmare entity. This place would slowly collapse under its own weight. Not too many nightmares realize they can use their own negativity to self-sustain.
Nice. So.
They seek more entertainment from drawing it from others.
So in that sense, would nightmares just be the guides?
They could be, if they put enough effort into it. If I put enough effort into it. They've not found the path to guide them quite yet. I know I have heard plenty of times a separate entity, the flux. I'm not sure if it exists on the same plane as the guides.
I'm sure the flux is more powerful than the guides, anyways.
Perhaps so. Perhaps it is one of the fundamental pieces of this multiverse, both in reality and in dreams. Sadly, it is one of the few mysteries that still eludes me.
I'm sure it would elude everyone.
Yes, in different measures, I have seen. Some are taken away and some remain unaffected. Perhaps Magius would like to take you and yours to the Great Web. Hope's domain.
Maybe.
He keeps making sure no dream he can find collapses. For better and worse. I've learned upon my effect upon the dream. My presence accidentally warped his web. Mr. Osmond, back when he was not confined, was willing to travel with Magius. Would you like to travel to Hope's web someday? Or perhaps considering the nature of dreams, some night?
You know what?
That is for you to persuade Magius, if and when she returns from her foolish crusade.
Yeah. If or whenever she returns.
She and I have learned much. But she will return. I have faith in that. And if not, then I will force it. Free as she may usually be from a guy's control, I still have my strength.
She's an idiot, but she knows what she's doing. I can't say anything negative about it.
Yes. She will not know this unless you tell her. Enough control over the void, and even death will yield to you.
Color. Keep moving on.
I can open a path back up. To the lake, to the river and the flowers you are already so accustomed with. And you can await Magius' return.
Well, I'll do that.
Very well. Bye.
I get taken.
Get got, idiot.